Well, I think we need to double dip in Vancouver talk today, because I'm finally home. We were visiting some family over the weekend, so I had to pre-record yesterday and today's videos. That's why the Alexandre Texier video was shot in the bedroom of my cousin's place, and I was on a face cam with a lot of facial hair, more than normal. But either way, we had ourselves a few interesting sentiments over the weekend in regards to the Vancouver Canucks. In particular, they played a game against the Calgary Flames, one that was, by all accounts, an absolutely terrible game. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was out and about, I wasn't actually able to watch this game from start to finish. And I chose not to make a post-game video about it because, based off the social media reaction, it seemed like nobody wanted to talk about this game. And for pretty good reason, I would say, too. The Vancouver Canucks are just not good enough. And when you think about the things that we thought this team would be able to accomplish, whether or not the injuries are the main reason why Vancouver is not a good hockey team this year, and whether or not Adam Foote truly believes it, we had so much doom and gloom in this city and in this fan base over the past 36 hours or so. But now, we're going over some Elliotte Friedman comments, because earlier this evening, he posted this article on sportsnet.ca that the Vancouver Canucks are listening to trade offers on veteran players. This will be linked in the description. It's a very short article, but this is what Friedge goes out there and says. According to several sources, the Vancouver Canucks have let it be known that, in an effort to get younger, they are willing to listen to offers on veteran players. The obvious question is, does this mean Quinn Hughes? I'm told the answer is no, at this time. They've made it clear that trading him is not their priority right now, one executive said. Filip Hronek is another player teams feel is unlikely to go anywhere. What does it appear to mean is potential UFAs and potentially a player or two with term, but the Canucks have also indicated they do not desire to tear it right down to the studs. This action is noteworthy because of Jim Rutherford's track record. Historically, once he decides to act, he does not wait. His resume is full of moves consummated well before the trade deadline. Now he and GM Patrick Allvin want to know what could be available to them. Now, that is a very tame update, and it's one that I think a lot of Canucks fans are not going to be totally placated by. Like, this is not going to calm everybody down. Oh, there you go. That's the answer that everybody is looking for. No, that's just the Vancouver saying that, yeah, they want to get younger. Which I think in most people's minds would be seen as a good thing, right? It's a general statement. Get younger so you can have pieces that can grow into something better later. And then, by the time 2028 or 2029 rolls around, you can be more competitive. But that idea doesn't really fit with where the Vancouver Canucks are right now and where they've tried to place themselves right now. Fan sentiment has been going down and down over the course of the past few weeks, even though there have been some exciting games, some almost wins, some valiant efforts, and other huge comebacks. I think yesterday's game against Calgary, where the Vancouver Canucks utterly looked defeated, they lost by quite a bit. They had rest. The Flames did not. The Flames are one of the worst teams in the NHL. Guess who's just barely better than them in the standings? Vancouver. With yesterday's loss, it does seem like Vancouver fan sentiment is going even further down the drain. What's the name of that Hugh Jackman character? Flushed Away? Is his name Robbie? I don't really remember. Oh wait, no, it was Roddy. Roddy, that's what it was. And the love interest was it Titanic? James Cameron, Kate Winslet, that's who exactly it was. Anyways, hopes are going down the drain. And it's not getting any better when you look at what Adam Foote has to say about how this team has played and about the criticism. I mean, this was the quote that went pretty viral. Adam Kierszenblad of the Hockey News tweeted it out. Adam Foote with maybe the quote of the year today. I'm going to read this word for word because this needs to be read. I mean, but, I'm more happy with wins, but I'm not gonna blow up a kid or something being overanalyzed. By no disrespect, people that really don't know, but they're just looking at numbers from people that could be in Russia, in a basement, having cigarettes, cashews, telling their scoring chances. And Adam Kierszenblat does hockey journalism as a job. That's his professional duty. This is not some meme account going out there and tweeting that Elliotte Friedman random gibberish out there just to pretend like it's real and because it's funny. This is a quote from Adam Foote talking about folks that critique the team and talk about how the Vancouver Canucks are not playing all too well. I mean, but I'm more happy with wins, but I'm not gonna blow up a kid or something being overanalyzed. By no disrespect, people that really don't know, but they're just looking at numbers from people that could be in Russia, in a basement, having cigarettes, cashews, telling their scoring chances. And you could take a number of things from this quote. Either Adam Foote does not believe at all in advanced analytics and using these extra numbers to dissect the way hockey games are played, but also it could be seen that, hey, this guy has absolutely no idea what's going on. What does this even mean? I'm not gonna blow up a kid or something being overanalyzed? I feel like there's an idea here that we could try to piece together, but we shouldn't need to do that for a guy whose job it is to go out there and talk to the media because he's the head coach of an NHL team. The team has been performing poorly. You look at some of the individual defensive results for some of these players, guys like Brock Besser, they're getting caved in defensively. You had this quote as well. Adam Foote was asked on the reason the Canucks are dead last in goals against. It's our injuries. It's that simple. Really now? I don't know, man. This is what I've been saying for the past few days here. You assume everybody gets healthy. You assume Höglander comes back. You assume Bluger comes back. You assume Forborg comes back. You assume Mancini comes back. Lekaramaki comes back. You assume all these guys are back in the lineup. Are the Vancouver Canucks a playoff team? Are they the team that Patrick Allvin set out to put onto the ice this season with that assortment of players? I'd probably say not. They're barely floating 3-4 meters above the depths at the very bottom of the ocean when it comes to the NHL standings, and quite frankly, they're not playing well. It's not like, the Canucks are a Derek Forbort away from contending. They're a Derek Forbort away from being a good team again. Thatcher Demko, I can admittedly understand that perspective if you talk about him. Oh yeah, if the Canucks had a healthy Demko, they'd be good, right? But that's the problem. Demko's not healthy anymore. This guy's made of glass. He's not available in the workload that Vancouver would need him to be available for. And that doesn't seem like that hot of a take at this point. Kevin Lankinen is not standing on his head. He can't steal games for the Canucks like he might have done last year. Jiri Patera got sent down. Tolopilo called up. Is that going to change the Vancouver Canucks' fate? Fans are losing hope in this team at rapid pace. And I think at this point, everybody's pointing their fingers to the ownership. Oh, Band-Aid solutions, you got on Adam Foote. You tried to make these trades for guys that can help out right now. The Oliver Ekman-Larsson trade with Jim Benning is still haunting this team. Might have sent the Canucks down a downward spiral that will never seem to end. But, this video started out as an Elliotte Friedman trade update because he did speak out about it on Sportsnet.ca. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Vancouver Canucks and where things stand right now. It's a later upload because, hey, I just got back from my trip, so, hello. Thoughts in the comment section below about the Vancouver Canucks and how everything looks to be going down. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.